pick that one over on across the street. Yeah. Oh, what the? Hey, sorry about that.
Your Quad City Blues are on the air. Welcome to Sioux City, Iowa, where we begin the 2023-24 Quad City Blues Midwest Hockey League season today as we take on at least the defending champion in the Varsity division, the Sioux City Metros. My name is Greg Corcoran, along with my broadcast partner, Rich Blunk, and Dean Patton. And a tip of the hat to Dean. 48 hours ago, he was about 14 time zones away in India, and he hot-footed it back here and traveled for about 30 hours to be able to get up here and set up the equipment so we could do this game. Rich, you've got kind of a unique situation after years and years of trying to have to decide which one of your sons you were going to watch on a given weekend because they were separated in age and playing in different places. Now, this year, your son Sam is a freshman playing on the JV, and your son Alex is a senior playing on the varsity. I bet that's going to save you a lot of money and a lot of angst.
Yes, it will, and so I get to travel with my wife and go see games together, and the only thing that it really does for me, it gives me an advantage because I know most of the skate strides for the freshmen who are on this squad. There's been quite a bump and turnover in those players. Also, there's been a bit of a turnover, well, more than a bit of a turnover, behind the bench. Joe Dabalier is the head coach. After the team was picked by Dylan Fournier, he quit the team, and so Dobbs is back there and going to do his very best. Unfortunately, today it's a one-man show behind the bench, so I feel bad for him back there today.
Well, usually we try and preview these games and give fans a little bit of an idea of what to expect. It's very difficult with JV, especially early in the year, because the turnover on these teams has been very substantial, obviously.
Yeah.
So I can tell you that last year we played Sioux City twice, and the JV teams each won one game, each by the same score of 3-2. They were both games played in Davenport, and they came down to the last minute or two in both games. They prevailed in one and we prevailed in the other. I know they have a freshman goaltender, and we'll give you his name as time goes on. One thing we should caution you is that the Blues do not have their uniforms. Not all the kids have their new uniforms, and so the numbers that we were given in the program listing do not match up. So we're going to make mistakes, and that's why I'm really going to depend on Rich to help me out and keep me on the straight and narrow here. But we're really looking forward to it. And one thing, Rich, we always want to remind everybody, every point is important, and you don't have to go back very far to realize that one less point last year by the JV in any game would have resulted in them not making the playoffs.
Right.
And on the other end of the spectrum, if the Blues varsity had won just one more game last year out of 32, and we had chances that we didn't capitalize on, we would have made the playoffs. Now, how long we would have lasted in the playoffs is anybody's guess, but the JV certainly did themselves proud once they snuck into that last position. So we know that the varsity game, we'll talk about that just when that game is getting ready to start in a couple of hours. But this one should be a pretty interesting matchup, especially with the fact that they've got a first-time goalie, and we've got a lot of first-time players as well.
Absolutely. You're going to notice when we get to game action, you've got about 4 or 5 returning players, all in their standard Blues blue. We've got Otten, Wright, Alexander, who am I forgetting, Roseboro, and I think I missed Husky. Nah, oh my gosh. Woo, I'm butchering it bad. Harkey in goal. And Otten, I believe, was the one I missed. So
who is 25?
20?
At center.
Oh, at center. That is. It's going to take me a second. Wait until he starts skating.
All right. Face off is
Jackson
dropped.
Panther.
Controlled to center ice. They try to get it into the blue zone. It's stopped right at the blue line, and now big heavy set gentleman there by number 39. That's Bunce. Sends it around the boards. It's picked up. They battle for it behind the net. Now it's picked up in the corner by the Blues. Centering pass across is stopped by the defense and sent back. Harkey makes a save, steers it to the corner. Now it's picked up along the boards. Kept in by Penny. Sends it back inside the boards. We got 2 players for each team battling for it at the half wall on this side. Still battling for it. We've played about 40 seconds, and the puck is finally cleared out. That's going to go all the way down, and they're going to rule that an icing against the Blues.
So that line was Henry Drissel on the right. I believe he's lined up on the right initially. Cade Freiberger on the other side, and Jackson Panther in the middle. On defense, it was a familiar pair of Roseboro and Otten. Coming out here, we've got Jack Wright in between. I cannot tell yet, but I'll get it to you when I can.
All right, puck back to the point to number 14 for Sioux City. Throws it into the corner, and they battle for it there. Now the puck is picked up by number 24 for Sioux City. Shot on goal, misses wide to the right side. Now it goes to the far corner. 2 Blues there. One of them takes it away, sends it off the boards. Bunce is able to keep it in. Now the puck is loose right in front and cleared out of there alertly by Jack Wright. Now the puck is cleared. This is number 14. Sends it in. Picked up by number 12. That is, that's 42. That's Trey Alexander.
Yep.
He's wearing his regular jersey.
And Tyler Duvall's out there, but without his regular jersey, just to make it extra complicated for us right now.
Now the puck is centered in front. The puck is loose about 15 feet out in front of the net, and it's taken off in there and sent back. Picked up by number 19. Sends it back to his defense partner. And Sioux City Metros try and bring it out of their own zone. That's Netley, number 14. Sends it ahead. The puck is cleared off, and now it's taken in, and they're going to rule that an offside, and correctly so.
Absolutely. So let's see. That'll give us a chance to reset briefly. We got Hartman, Blunk, and I believe that is Jackson Price are your forwards.
26. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see Husky dressed. Is he not dressed for this game?
Dressed.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Penny, number 65 in his own zone, sends it over to Bunce, back to Penny. He controls it in front of his own goal, and he looks to break it out off the stick of number 20.
They said he missed it, didn't touch it, so that's going to go down for an ice, and we get to look to our left for a change.
We've played 2 minutes and 16 seconds, and about 2 minutes of that has been played in the Blues defensive zone.
Exactly. All right, defensively, we've got Roseboro and Brady Krzyzewski. And then as forwards, you got Panther in between Freiberger and Drissel.
All right. Puck is dropped back to Roseboro. Roseboro going to fire one. It's deflected over the net. And the puck comes clear in the corner. That's Freiberger digging for it. 6 get up a little bit high. Now it's sent out to Roseboro. And now here is number 20, Deck. He's got a one-on-one break. He's got one man to beat. He gets it to number 19. Shot to score. 19. That was Branham on a nice pass from Deck. Caught the Blues in a 2-on-1 break when Roseboro couldn't handle that clearing pass back out to the point. We had one man back, and they did a nice Deck made a nice pass as he came through the offensive zone. He sent it ahead to Branham, and he was all alone, and he beat Harkey for the first goal of the game, coming at 12:21 of the first.
Correct. Feedback. So this is going to be now Blunk, Hartman, Price as your forwards with Blunk in the middle, and then Otten and Carver Guile back on defense. I didn't get to mention him previously for his last shift. Got some really fun noise in this rink. I don't know about this newfangled techno. That's not really my jam. Hey,
I was pretty happy to have those earphones on. At least it
all right,
muffled some of that. All right, first good opportunity of the game for Sioux City winds up in the back of our net, so we're down 1-0. About 3 minutes into the game. Now the puck is cleared back to the point, out of the zone. Here is number 26, going to get to the net. Now he's going to center it right in front.
Nice save
Harkey
by Harkey.
makes the saves,
Yeah.
gets it out. Now back to the far point, over to the left side. Here's number 19. Sends it into the corner. There's 3 or 4 of them battling over there. Now a man brings it around. He's checked by 2 of the Blues. The puck is free in the corner, back to the point to Penny. His long shot is deflected.
Friendly fire.
Here's another shot, a rebound,
Oh,
and a save
nice.
by Harkey.
2 good
Big
saves by
save.
Harkey.
We were looking at 2-0 there.
Yep.
Now here's a backhand shot. And Sioux City has come out blazing here.
Oh,
And it's
that-
no, it hit the post. Hit
wow.
the post.
Wow,
Oh,
I thought that was post entwined, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought that was in, but
They're gonna play the goal horn anyway.
Yeah.
They got the goal horn going anyway, but Stripes said no goal. From my vantage point, I do think that hit the back of the twine, but I can't say that for sure, and I'm not the one that gets to make that call. The armbanded official does.
So we may have caught a break there because I thought it was in too. It was nothing Harkey could do. It was deflected.
Oh, no. Yeah,
and,
right in front of him.
Yeah, and they ruled that it went off the post and never crossed the goal line. So we're still looking at a 1-0 score with 11:15 to go in the first.
All right, the Jack Wright line in.
All right, puck is cleared over to Otten. Otten sends it off the stick ahead to number.
That's Spectre there.
Oh, that's Spectre.
Spectre is 13,
All
and
right.
Alec Mendoza with Wright are into the zone.
All right, here's Netley for Sioux City. Tries to get out of the zone. He's unable to do so. And now here is number 15 into the zone. He tries to cut to the net, and he's checked off of there nicely
Nice job, Carver Guile.
by Gile. Numbers, I don't know what number he's wearing today, but he's supposed to be wearing 72. So much for memorizing the numbers you thought they were going to wear.
Right, not for at least another week or two.
All right, puck is battled at the half wall, back to the point. There's a long shot, and Harkey gets the glove up and makes the save. They're showing 4 shots on goal to 0 for the Blues, and that's generous.
Very.
I think
6
Sioux City
plus.
has several more shots than that.
Yeah. All right, Panther, Freiberger, and Drissel back in, along with Roseboro and Tyler Duvall on defense.
Now the puck gotten to first by the forward for Sioux City behind the net. Man brings it right out in front of his own net for the Blues. Sends a pass ahead, but it's off the stick, and they chase it into the zone, and this is number 42 for Sioux City. Sends that out along the sides. Kept in nicely there
Good keep by Duvall.
by Duvall.
Oh.
Now the puck is sent around to the near side corner, into the corner.
Panther.
That's Panther, number 37, tries to keep it in deep, but is taken out of there. And this is number 24 into the zone. Going to try and center it. The puck is off of Harkey and deflected out in front of the net, fortunately away from the front of the net. One of the Blues.
Freiberger got a rough ride there.
A good legal check, though, and not so close to the boards that it could be a boarding call.
Right.
So puck is cleared out of there, and that's going to result in an icing against the Blues again. Oh, that's a pleasant sound.
I mean, I like heavy music, but this is even a little too far for me.
I see one of the parents for Sioux City heading for that side. Maybe he's going to try and do something to fix this noise problem. All right, the faceoff is going to be to the right of Harkey in the left faceoff circle. And the officials are just going to wait until we get this buzzing out of the rink.
Oh, there we go. Hey,
Yeah.
the Bronx cheer.
Nice,
All right.
nice round of applause for the sound engineer. Now, here the puck is cleared out of the zone.
Here comes JJ.
Here's Hartman breaking in, but he's going to get beaten to the puck by number 39. That's Bunce. Picks it up, sends it off the boards. And Sioux City looks to bring it out again. There's a man, number 19, going to get to the net. And he's pulled down in front. And no call. Wow.
Wow.
Blues got another big break there. That looked to be a hook.
Yeah, that was on.
All right, now here's a man getting right to the slot. Another save by Harkey. Another save by Harkey. And the puck has gotten out of there, and now it's controlled inside the blue zone.
Careful, buddy. Woof.
Jackson Otten puts it off the boards, but can't get it past the forwards, forechecking along the boards. Now here's a man trying to get it to a teammate sneaking down the middle of the slot, and it's off the wall. This again is number 19. That's Brannon.
Oh, boy.
Is that Brandon's goal again? Or did he pass that?
I took my eye off it. I was looking to see which D-men were there, but
who's going to go through that line first?
18.
18 is McCune.
And 34 second, if that's the apple.
All right, well, when they go to announce the goal, we're either going to hear who scored and who assisted or that horrible noise again. So we are only 6 minutes plus into the game, and the Blues find themselves down 2. Not a very good start for the Blues. Now, puck is sent in deep behind the Sioux City net. So far, this first-year goalie has not had to do anything. Once again, here's number 26 to get to the net. And the puck is free in front, and Harkey stays with it and makes the save. And we're going to get a roughing penalty there on Sioux City, who took a shot at the Blues defenseman who was just standing over his goaltender and got knocked down. So this is number 17. That's Trosper, I believe.
See what motion he makes. I would assume it's a roughing.
I think it was a rough. Well, let's see if the Blues can use this power play to get a shot on goal. It's 9-0 shots on goal in favor of Sioux City.
And you'll notice, although normally we're able to get the clock on the board, unfortunately, based on the topography of this rink and the net in front of us, it was obscured. So we'll have to count it down for you.
All right. Oh, we got a man beat. That was 1-on-1. Tries to get to the net. He's pulled down. There's
what?
Oh.
Wow. We've got unhappy Sioux City parents, and I understand why. That was a penalty.
That could have been a hold or a hook, and it turned out to be neither. Back to the point. Roseboro tries to keep it in. He's beaten to it. He takes the puck off McEwen's stick. Now Roseboro's going to carry it in. He's knocked down. Two big boys there, number 39 Bunce and number 66 for the Blues is Roseboro. Now we've got 4 players battling in the near side corner. Once again, we've got the Blues have the man advantage, but they haven't been able to take advantage of it yet.
For another 110.
Now Roseboro's going to send, and it's knocked down by his own man before it could get to the net. Now this is number 20. That's Deck. He has an assist on the first goal. And
Roseboro.
Here comes Big Tex Roseboro across the center red line, tries to pass across, and that's going to be an offside. They missed that one too. Puck now in the corner.
45 seconds.
Run around to the near side boards as the Blues try and get something going here. Now here's a long centering pass. Number 34 picks it up. He's got Roseboro's the only man to beat. He gets around. He's going to get to the net. Shot. Big save by Harkey. This game could be 4 or 5-0 were it not for some really good work in the goal by Harkey, as our defensemen are being abused back there by these quick charging forward. Now here's a drop pass. Now 2-on-1 break. One man back for the Blues. Here's a shot and a save by Harkey. Kicks it to the far side corner.
Jack Ray.
And so far, Sioux City has had much the better of the offensive chances, even though they're playing a man down.
For sure.
This is Panther.
Yep.
Panther over the line. He's knocked down. Puck sent around behind. Shots on goal. 10-0 in favor of Sioux City. Now the puck is sent back to the point. Nobody there for the Blues. And fortunately, now here's a man going to try and get to it, but it's going to be too far. And it goes behind the net. Now a man's going to try and come around front for either a wraparound or a pass to a teammate. Rolls to the corner. And this is Hartman chasing after it, but unable to get the puck away. Now the puck is controlled at the far circle. Picked up and out of the zone. We'll take our small moral victories when we can get them, and that was one of them there. Now the Blues are caught in a line change. Man comes across the line. Puck is deflected to the corner. Now 24 picks it up behind his net. Puck is loose in front. He tries the centering pass. Back to the point. Back to number 24. They knock him off the puck, and the Blues are able to exit the zone. 2-on-2. And stood up extremely well by the defense for Sioux City, and we never got into the puck, into the zone at all. Now the puck is sent all the way back. That's not going to be an icing as it's picked up there by the Blues, sent around to the far side. Man is put down. Puck bounced up in the air, and it hits one of the stanchions that reached across, spanned the ice there, and way up in the air, probably 25 feet up in the air. And once it hits one of those girders up there, they whistle it down, and there'll be a face-off in the Blue zone with 4:53 left in the first period. 2-0 in favor of Sioux City. Shots on goal 10-0 at least.
At least.
Now here's a man back to the point. Long shot. Nice save by Harkey. There's probably a couple of young goaltenders on our bench that are thanking their lucky stars they're not in there because the experienced Harkey has done a really nice job, but he hasn't had much support from his defense or his back-checking forwards at this point.
No, not really.
They definitely seem a step faster on the outside in getting around our defense. Now here's a man, fails to get it out. He picks it up over.
Drissel.
Sends ahead, pass ahead. No, but it's knocked down before it crosses the line. And that's going to be clearly an offside against the Blues. So 37 is Panther.
Yep.
And
21 is Drissel.
21 is Drissel.
25 is Freiberger.
25 is Freiberger?
He's taking the draw right there.
Okay. Puck is off the draw, goes into the Metro zone, but they come right out of it. Here's Pinney, drops it ahead. Number 34 has the puck knocked off his stick. He tries to center it, but it's picked up behind the net. Blues player is knocked down. Clean check.
Chesky.
And a puck is cleared out. Now we got a man racing for it. Is that Sitcheski?
That's Drissel.
Oh, that's Drissel? Okay.
They're the same height, so you're close.
That's all I'm hoping for today is close.
I'll give you credit.
Now here's a man walking right out in front. His centering pass, fortunately, is deflected over to the near side boards where it's picked up again by Sioux City. 3 players for Sioux City, 2 of the Blues back in the corner battling for the puck. 3:45 left in the first period, 2-0 Sioux City. Still battling in that same corner. It's been there for about 20 seconds. Now the Blues set it free. Try to get it out of the zone. It does. It's going to come back into the Sioux City zone, but number 42 is the first one to pick it up for them. He circles his own net and starts to come out of his own with good speed. Down the right wing boards. Going to try and get around Roseboro. Tries to get it to the net. Tries to stick one in the near side. It looks like the Sioux City player raised his stick thinking the puck had gone in, but Harkey did a great job on the corner there to block that post.
Yeah, tight to it.
12-0 shots on goal in favor of Sioux City.
Oof.
This is a far cry from our first period against Ames a couple weeks ago where we outshot them like 22-5.
Yeah.
There's a long shot deflected away from the net by one of the Blues defensemen. Sent into the corner. That's
Roseboro
tries to get it out, but it's knocked down by the forechecking forward there along the wall. And once again into the corner, Roseboro tries to stay with his man. Here's a centering pass, and the Blues get it out, and that's going to go all the way down. And that was tipped by the forward for Sioux City, so there's no icing on the play, even though it went all the way down. Good interception there. Here's a shot in front. Deflected off a defenseman's skate.
Trying to get a shot on goal for once.
Number 42 deflected that. Now here is McCune. He has the second goal. Now he carries it back into his own zone, and they look to set up their rush. Back over to Netley. Now here's a puck taken away from Netley by Mendoza. He tries to send it. Here's a shot by Blunt. His shot is blocked, and he's knocked down, but he's up quickly as Sioux City comes back into the zone. Checking on the play is Otten. Now here's a man in the corner, gets around Otten. Now he tries to bring it behind the net. He's checked by a couple of Blues players. We're down to 1:53 left in the first period. There's a long shot. Oh, fanned on by the point man, but kept in the zone and sent into the near side corner. Number 41 has it. Now they battle forward in the far corner. Otten behind the net, reverses it, but it's picked off by Sioux City. Blues have done a little bit better job in the last 5 or 6 minutes.
Correct.
Now here's a man trying to get it in front, but it's knocked off his stick. And we finally, they gave us a shot on goal. I can't.
There wasn't one.
No, it was deflected off the skate of a defenseman.
The phantom shot.
Yeah. Well, here's a man looking for a wraparound now. Instead, sends it behind the net and cleared out. That's not going to go far enough for icing.
Pressured by Jackson Price.
That's number 65. Sends it back, and now 65 regains possession of the puck behind his own. That sends it out. Oh, there's a big hit by number.
That was Panther.
By Panther. Puck held in the zone. We're in less than a minute to go in the period. Now we're going to get a penalty against
Panther's
the Blues.
Go to the
and
box.
that was far and away the least.
The most innocuous of all of the possible
nice save.
penalties.
The puck is loose
and then
in
they
front.
blew it dead while it was absolutely loose. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I guarantee you the two calls that they didn't call were far more flagrant.
Yes.
That's hard to say. Far more flagrant or far more flagrant. I'm not sure. But
we like alliteration. It's fine.
Fine.
Fine. It's still almost preseason for us and apparently for the Zebra, too, who missed the 2 breakaway easy calls and then called the one that was kind of a maybe.
On balance, we're still ahead on the calls.
100%.
All right, we got to kill off at only 42 seconds in this period, but if they don't score, we'll carry over into the second. Now back to the point. Sending along the near boards to 65. He's going to try and get to the net. Knocked off the stick to the corner. Now back to the point. Walks the line. There's a long shot. Oh, puck is loose. Man trying to get around the back side of the net. Sends it back to the left point.
140 on the penalty.
Looked like it almost came out, but it didn't. Now the puck is deflected off in front.
Save.
Shot. Deflected to the corner. Puck is still free. We're down to 14 seconds. Let's get it out of there, boys. One clear will get us out of this period. Now the puck in the corner. Here's a man tries to collect the pass, but it's knocked off his stick. And the Blues come back.
Out of the zone. That's all that counts for that. And that'll do it for the period.
And that's going to be the end of the first period. A very, very one-sided period. Shots on goal 16-1. The score at the end of one period, the Metros lead at 2-0. And by golly, were it not for the work in goal by Cody Harkey, we'd be looking at about 5 or 6 goals against us.
Oh, yeah. Cody Harkey's been standing on his head, has at least 3 that I can think of A-plus saves.
To the Blues' credit, they played significantly better in the last 7 minutes in terms of defending. They cut way back on the 2-on-1s and allowing the rushmen to get around them for almost wide-open shots. But the offense leaves a lot to be desired.
Correct. I'm not here for excuses ever, but it kind of looks like the Blues got up at about 4 this morning to get here for this game, doesn't it?
Did they ride the bus or push it?
I mean, I didn't know there was a 4 in the morning. I usually only see it from the other side. But that's the time that everybody got up and was going down to the rink so they could load the bus between 4:30 and 5:30. So, unfortunately, I don't think that accounts for the sluggish start. I think there's a lot more to it than that.
To be honest with you, I really expected to see several more experienced players
coming down.
Yes, I thought I would see Husky. I thought I would see Honert. Not that Honert is particularly experienced, but he is a very accomplished player.
Correct.
Filion, there are a number of players that could probably add some stability to this lineup for the Blues JV, but first game of the year, and this is the way coaches decided to play it, so we'll just let and see how the game is not out of reach
by
no stretch.
Correct.
A lucky goal gets us back to 1, but you have to look at that shots on goal situation and say it's going to take quite a turnaround.
Yes, considering it's more like 20-0.
Yeah.
Not that we're playing
the goaltender
soccer, but
for Sioux City, and I haven't had a chance to look up his name yet, but he's got to be thinking this is his first game as a freshman. He's got to be thinking, This is easy.
Well, you know what? When you don't have any shots on you, you're absolutely right.
But
Hey.
he has a 0.000 save percentage because he hasn't had a save yet. Well, I shouldn't say
they
that.
counted.
They counted one. So that's the
it was or
difference
wasn't.
between 0 and 100. He's got 100% save set percentage.
There you go. Perfect.
All right. Well, gratefully, we've changed ends of the rink. Maybe it's the end of the rink. The rink is tilted.
Sure.
But all right, 15 is Elsie, I believe.
All right, we're going to have, I believe that's Freiberger. Yeah, it is. Freiberger and then Drissel are your forwards.
Remember, the Blues are still short for a minute and 14.
Correct.
And now Sioux City comes into the offensive zone to try and set up their power play. The Blues line up in their box formation and try and keep the center. Here's a man trying to cut in from the left wing. They don't see him. Now here's a man, Deck, sends it back. He's going to get a shot away. Tries to go high shelf there and missed the net and goes around to the near side corner to Elsie. Sends it back. And, that puck looked like it almost came out, but the man saved it. Now, number 34 controls the puck along the far boards, works in the shooting position. Now a pass, now another shot, and a goal. A beautiful give-and-go shot there by number 34. His name is Herman. And Herman has given the Sioux City Metros a 3-0 lead with a power play goal at 14:18 remaining of the second period. That's their 17th shot. That went from Herman to one of his teammates who I didn't get his number, and then back to Herman, and he was about 8 feet out in front. And as well as Harkey has played, he wasn't going to be able to stop that one.
No, that wasn't going to happen. And that was 36 seconds were still left on that power play for the Metros.
All right. Now the Blues control off the face-off. It's sent into the Metro zone, but they control the puck. Number 17 sends it into the corner. Now a Blues player is put down as he tries to steal the puck, unable to do so. And now here comes the Metros. Good forecheck there by the Blues. And the puck has failed to get it in at the blue line and back to the Sioux City Metro blue line to set something up. Play is at center ice now, and the puck is loose right at the red line on the near side boards. Picked up by number 26. Sends it over to the right wing boards. Here's a man right in front of him, all alone, and he just couldn't get his stick on it. Now here's a long pass. Evades the stick of the Blues player at the red line and goes all the way down, and that's going to be another icing against the Blues.
Oof.
Blues are digging themselves a rather significant hole here, down 3-0, just a minute and a half into the second period. And it's not the score so much, it's just the domination of play by Sioux City. Now the puck is sent out of the zone. That's going to be another icing, I believe.
Oh, they waved it.
Oh, wow. That's another break for the Blues, because that really should not have been waved off.
No.
Nobody was dogging it on their way down the ice for that one. All right, here come the Blues. Man tries to get around the defense. Oh,
nice
good
job
play
by
there.
Chesky. Used to seeing that.
Yeah,
that
was a dangerous situation for the Blues, and Siecheski did a really nice job of knocking it off his stick into the corner and out of harm's way. But the puck is controlled in the zone. Now it comes over to Blues trying to get it out of the zone, but not out. Picked up by number 41. He's going to try and get it to a teammate right in front, deflected up to the top of the slot. Blues just trying to keep it away from their net, and they're able to get it out of the zone, and number 42 goes back to pick it up. In his own zone, sends it across to his defensive partner. Here's a pass intercepted. Here's a man taken down. No call on that. Well,
turnabout's fair play.
Yeah, I was going to say, after the ones they didn't call against us. Here's a man right in front. He gets a good shot away. And Harkey makes the save.
Again.
All right, here's
Panther clubs it. Still not out.
Now, man walks down the slot. tries to go to the backhand. Now he turns around. He tries to center it in front. It's knocked off the stick and into the corner where it's picked up by 20. Deck, he's going to bring it right in front. Goes right through the goal crease and over to the far side boards, picked up by number 34. Once again, we got a give-and-go situation, and that's taken out. He was going to call it. Yeah, he's got a delayed offsides here.
Oh, if it's a delayed offside, you got to know, and you iced it.
That's going to be
That'll
an
come
icing
with experience
against the Blues. He waited a long time to raise his arm, and I think he realized that did come out, so he raised his arm for the delayed offsides, but before that could be called, the Blues iced the puck.
Yep.
So 11:23 left in the second period. Still 3-0 in favor of Sioux City.
Alexander, Wright, and Price with Duvall and
kept in at the point.
Roseborough.
Now, point man wheels with it. Walks the line. Now he sends it back at the half wall. And number 65 has to chase it out of the zone and pick it up. And Sioux City drops it off. Now Brannon, who had the first goal of the game, sends it in deep. Now the man gets to it for Sioux City, sends it back into the far side corner. 2 Blues over there, along with a couple of players for Sioux City. There's a man behind the net trying to find a teammate in front. Back to the point to Bunce. Bunce's long shot is deflected by Harkey and sent out, and that's going to be another icing against the Blues. 10:38 left.
18-1 shots on goal. Still the Phantom one.
But it really hasn't been that close.
No. Wow. Yeah. All right, we got Mendoza, Blunk, and Spectre out there right now.
Oh, the official goes down. Kind of an awkward fall. I hope he's okay. Yeah, he's up. All right, now the puck is in the corner. Man behind the net tries to fight off a check by the Blues defenseman. And the puck is cleared, but not out. Sioux City keeps it in. There's a man sends it in front, right over the stick of the forward for Sioux City, and wasn't able to get his stick on the puck. Now that's going to go all the way down, but that's going to be an icing too.
That one they're going to call. Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty close. That could have gone either way.
Agreed.
10:05 left in the second period. I imagine Coach Dobbs will have quite a bit to say between periods when the boys go to the locker room for the scrape after the second period.
Agreed.
Now this is Jackson Otten. Fans on his clearing attempt. Now is behind the net. Now the puck is in the corner. Now here's a man going to get right in.
Boy.
Big save by Harkey.
Into the breadbasket, thankfully.
I thought that forward for Sioux City was going to deke and kind of take it back out and try and stuff one in behind him on a backhand, but he elected to go with the straight-on forehand shot. And Harkey's a big kid, and he covers a lot of space when you're going to give him that option. So
you aren't kidding. Absolutely right.
Now the puck is loose in the Blues zone. Where I said that before a few times. Now it finally goes out. And this is Panther. Crosses the center line. He's bumped before he could send it in deep. Now he's knocked down. Now here comes the Metros into the zone. Here's a pass ahead. Going to get to him. Big save by Harkey again, as number 17 looked like he kind of fanned on that shot. There's a man right in front, and once again, Harkey's got it. Well, we're not in the habit of giving out 3 stars, but if we were going to do it for the Blues, the number 3, 2, and 1 star so far would be Cody Harkey.
Cody Harkey, 100%. Wow.
Now the puck is sent off the boards, but not out. And now it comes out. The Blues send it across to the near side. This is number 21, sends it to 94, Otten. Otten's clearing pass only gets to center ice, and Mason City brings it right back in. Good play there by number 15 to pop the puck up in the air. They're going to rule that was played with a high stick, so they'll whistle it down. And that, if they rule that was off.
It was off It was off the Blues player and then played by the Metros, who had an advantage. So I would have
taken it outside the zone. Yeah.
Well, no, I would have. I mean,
oh, I see
it
what
was
you mean.
our high stick, so
Yeah.
it shouldn't have even been a stoppage of play.
Yeah.
But whatever.
This is Jackson Otten. Sends it off the board, but not out. There's a long shot right on goal. Harkey makes another save. Now it's sent back to the right point. Kept in. Oh.
The most obvious hand pass of all time.
Yes. Yeah.
Apparently, it was touched next by Henry Drissel, so it did get called.
If not a closed fist on the puck, either one of those things could have been called, but they weren't.
He's playing ultimate frisbee out here with his buddy.
Ooh, big hit in the corner. Number 15 goes down. Now here's a man right in front. He tries to get it past
Nice
Harkey,
save.
and another big save.
That was Freiberger with that hit. That was a nasty one. Good job on number 15 there. And they
Number
exchanged
15
pleasantries.
is Elsea, E-L-S-E-A. I'm probably not doing justice to that, but
Close enough.
close enough. His parents are probably here watching and not listening to me.
Correct. Well, that's what we're going to hope anyway.
All right, 8:07 left in the second. Face off to the left of Harkey in the right side circle. It comes free. Now the puck is loose. Blues trying desperately to get out of the zone, and they finally do. Now the puck is sent in by Brannon. This is Alexander chasing into the corner. Now here's a man trying to get it out in front. He had a man, number 19, all by himself. That's Brannon again, trying for a second of the game. Here's a long shot, knocked down. Where is it? It's caught up in somebody's equipment, I believe.
Okay.
And nobody knows where it is.
Caught up in the paraphernalia.
Yes.
Looks like the overlay for the clock and score are actually just turned off. Probably a little glitch in the internet. So there's 7:37 to play here in the second period. Score still 3-0 in favor of Sioux City.
All right, puck sent back to the right side point, sent in along behind the net, picked up by Roseboro for the Blues. He gets it ahead to Alexander, but he can't hold it on his stick. Long shot from the left point goes wide. And the puck is cleared out.
To get it out.
Now they go D to D. It's picked up by number 14.
Jack Wright doing a good job harassing. Here comes Price, number 26.
Now here's a long pass picked off at center ice by the Blues. Puck is controlled by the Blues inside the zone, but nobody gets a shot away as one of the Metros goes down as he fell over the stick of the Blues forward there.
You got a full can opener there by Jack Wright. No call. I'm okay.
All right, the puck is gotten out. Now it's picked off by Metros. Man coming right in. He's got a man trying to get to the front of the net. Sent back. Here's a slap shot. Just missed the net. That one would have beaten Harkey because he had no clue where it was, and he was badly screened.
Yeah, lots of traffic.
Fortunately for the Blues, that shot was wide. Now here the puck is cleared out. It's going to go down to the Metro blue line, but it's picked off there, and here they come again with 6:28 left in the second. Alexander gets pinwheeled there, and this is Jack Wright, loses control. Now centering pass in front, tries a backhand pass, played over there by the Blues against the boards. Kept in at the point. There's a long bouncing puck. It's not going to quite get to the net. Blues trying to play it along the half wall on the far side.
This crew is tired. They've been out there for over a minute.
Yeah.
It's 5:56 at this point.
Now here's a long, tries to bounce it off the equipment. Now here's a man trying to get it out in front. Here
Ice
is
that
Alexander.
thing.
Alexander's going to send it
Wise.
all the way down.
That's fine.
And that's
take
going
that
to
one.
result in an icing, which was a much needed icing.
Fortuitous. Of all the Blues icings today, that one probably was the wisest. They had been out there for well over a minute and clearly were pretty gassed, that squad. So they're going to come back with, what do we got? Mendoza, Blunk, Spector, Otten, and Duvall.
All right, puck is dropped. Back to the right point. Now he's going to take it. Spins at the point. Now he takes it in deep. Going to get a shot away.
Ooh, in the face.
Sounds like it was the shaft of the stick that might have gotten a hold that shot. Another save by Harkey, who's now up to 23 saves on 26 shots. Here's a man walking right in, going to get a shot away and scores. And
Harkey. Can't blame Harkey.
You just cannot let a man wheel in the corner and completely unencumbered just come out to the circle and pick a corner. That's just, you can't do that. And that's number 15. That is Elsay that scored that goal, and now it is 4-0. And that clearly is.
You gotta have the winger on that side picking up that person coming out of the corner, or they come out completely free and can take all the time in the world. So with 5:24 to go in the second period, it's 4-0 now.
2 goals in each period by the Metros, and so far the Blues have 1 shot in 1 period and nothing in the second. And
offside.
They're
offside.
And that's going to be an offside against Sioux City.
And they get a wholesale change. Guile and Roseboro on defense, Freiberger, Panther, and Drissel come back out as your forwards.
Puck sits just outside the line. Somebody lost a mitten, and now the Blues pick it up. Roseboro tries a blind pass that goes nowhere, and there's 4 players right in front of us here just inside the blue line. Now a man breaks. He got a man wide open. Instead, he goes for the shot. That's number 26, and he fired wide. Now here's a man trying to get to the net. Another save by Harkey. It's deflected to the boards, and now it's picked up by the Blues behind their own net. Sent off the wall and out of the zone. And this is number 27. Is that Panther?
That is Panther.
Panther had a burst of speed there, but he couldn't split the defense. Now here's puck behind the Metro net for one of the few times in this period. But it's controlled totally by the Metros as they come out of the zone. Roseboro tries to get to it. He gets a stick on it and knocks it back to center ice to thwart that rush. We got a delayed offside. Now they're back on sides, and it's sent back out to center ice.
Unfortunately, that's a giveaway of possession. You gotta, if you have a chance to make a play to a stick, that'd be preferable.
Yes. Yep. Puck is in the far side corner.
Guile. Ooh.
It's like Sioux City is playing at 45 RPM, and we're playing at 33 1/3.
Yes.
They're quicker to the puck. They're not panicking. We are panicking at almost every turn here, trying to get the puck out of our own zone. It's just like throw it off the boards and hope it doesn't go all the way down for an icing.
Yeah, you've got 10 skaters right now that are freshmen or first-year players, and it shows. It absolutely shows.
Now the puck is won by the Blues off the face-off.
Tyler Duvall.
This is Duvall. Duvall going to get to the knee, going to get a shot away.
A real shot,
and
a second one.
And that one, nice save by the goaltender. Didn't control the rebound, but his mates picked it up and got it out of harm's way for him. And now the Blues have doubled their shots on goal. That would be impressive, except that it was only from 1 to 2. Now here's a man right in front. Oh, and 34 did everything. That's Deck. Did everything but put the puck in the net there.
Good back check by Hartman to help on that.
Now here the puck is back to center ice. Man bounced in the wall there by Branham. Sent in deep. Number 42 going to send it right in front. The rebound in front. Oh. And they score on a rebound. Harkey made the first save.
The first, and then the loose change got knocked in. 2:54 to go, 5-0.
And what is the what is the running clock scenario?
It's
6 after 2 periods.
6 after 2 periods.
Yeah,
We're
almost at the end of 2 periods, and they're almost to 6. So unless we pick it up a little bit here, we could be looking at a pretty quick third period.
Yeah. 30-2 shots on goal, and that's generous. In both directions for the Blues. I think it's been more than 30 against, and maybe one on.
Yeah.
That I know.
Yeah.
I can count to 2 thus far, shooter.
Yeah. Yeah, we really don't have any of our more experienced players on the bench for this game.
You've got some second years and some good ones, but not enough help to make a dent against this very talented and fast Sioux City team.
And I'm sure that he's looking ahead to that varsity game and wants to save the kids like Husky and Oh, here's a puck broken loose, and the goaltender. They're not going to give him a shot on goal, nor should they.
That's okay. That'll count for the first one that wasn't really, and that one kind of was. Evens. It evens out.
Now the puck is kept in by Otten. Otten's shot is up around the shoulder of his teammate and deflected away from the net into the corner. Now it's picked up behind the net by Sioux City. We're down to
almost
2 minutes.
The dome of the zebra. That's going to be
and
nice.
that's going to be an icing against Sioux City. I'd say we're handily winning the icing battle, though. We probably have 15 icings, and that's probably their second. So
I'm not so sure that's a stat I want to be winning in. But you know what? I guess we'll take the victory where we can.
All right, 5-0 with 1:56 left in the second. Now the puck comes clear. Back to the point. It's backhanded into the corner by Otten. Sends a man in after it. Now here's an attempted centering pass, but it's knocked off by the defense that's just getting in the way of everything that the Blues are trying to do. Now there's a long shot sent in. Right on goal. The goaltender handles it. Deflects it behind the net to his teammate, who controls it. That's number 42. Oh, there's a big hit. And that's going to be a penalty.
Got a penalty immediately. They're going to call that charging.
And that's going to be Otten, I think.
Yeah, that's Otten for sure. And we'll see. Is that going to be 2 and 10 or just 2? Because he called it charging. It could go either way. I didn't see the hands on the hips.
No. But, Jackson played a lot of games last year, varsity and junior varsity, and he's got to know that's not a smart play in that situation.
And down 5-0 with 1:27 to go in the second. Yeah. I do understand the idea that kids are going to get frustrated, but take that frustration out on trying to put the puck in the back of the net.
1:27 left in the second period. 5-0 Metros.
Conversation over there between our Zebras for the day and Joe. Getting the explanation on
I would say that the Blues have gotten.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 2 and 10.
I knew it was a 2 and 10. Okay, there it is.
So,
as to be expected.
2 minutes and a 10-minute misconduct for
Jackson.
Otten for, I don't know if that was a head hit or.
They called it charging.
Charging?
That was the motion they made for sure.
There's a long shot in front, deflected about 10 feet in front of the net away from harm's way. Now they're going to try and get it back to the left point. Back along the sidewall. And the man's going to get a shot away. Ooh. And that one, I think Husky got a glove on it, and then it went off the outside of the post and up into the netting in the near side corner. So that'll call for a face-off in the area that the shot came from on the far right circle with 1:47 left and 1:13 left in the second period. Now, here's Sioux City. Back to the right point. Sends it over to the near side point into the near side corner to number 34. Looking over his options. Now he comes right to the center dot. Here's a man right in front. And the shot is deflected by the defense, but not out. Blues very slow with their sticks. There's a shot, and a man fans on the shot. He had a good opportunity there and kind of fanned on it. Now it's back to the far point. Man walks the line. Going to get another chance now. Back to the point. There's a long shot.
Deflected something on the way through.
That beat everybody, but it went wide. Now the puck, they try and get it out of the zone, unable to do so. Here's a man once again. Nice save by Harkey. There's a long attempted centering pass. Owenby keeps it in, gets it to Herman. He's got a goal. Now here's a shot. Oh, and great pass by Herman there.
If that was on frame, I think that's in.
Yeah, his teammate had a great opportunity, just failed to get it in. We're down to 6 seconds left. And here's a long shot, and mercifully, the end of the second period.
34 seconds will carry over on the penalty kill.
Well, let's just tell you how bad this has been. It's 5-0 after 2. The shots on goal are 34-3, and we're shorthanded starting the third period. Other than that, things are going great. So we are going to take about a 15-minute break while they resurface the ice, and then we'll be back with the third period. This is Quad City Blues hockey.
It's okay. We'll keep going. All right. You ready? Yeah. Here we go.
All right, welcome back to the IBP Center in Sioux City for the continuation of our game between the Blues and the Sioux City Metros. The good news, things didn't get any worse between periods. However, they also didn't get any better. It's still 5-0. We've still been outshot 34-3. And as we were talking about between periods, some of the defensive alignments are pretty much showing the fact that some of these kids haven't played much defense, and this is a whole new game for them.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to step it up and start closing the gap on teams like this quickly, or it's going to be a long season.
Yes, it is. We were also talking about the fact that the Quad City Blues have 11 freshmen, 10 playing in this game, and the Sioux City Metros only have 4 freshmen total on their entire roster. So you're going to have to get ready and up to game speed quickly. There is 34 seconds left of carryover power play for the Metros, and there's puck drop.
All right, Prosper back into his own zone to set up the power play. See if they can get a rush going here and build on that lead, which is already 5. And here they come. Sends a long lead pass. Number 24, he's cut off at the half wall. Now he sends it back to the point, back into the corner. Now here's number 24, sends it back to the point. Good, quick, short passes between the point men and the men along the wall. Now here's a man going to get a shot away. Big
Good
save.
save.
Oh, man,
wow.
a rebound. And no one picked that guy up.
Yep.
And it's 6-0. Harkey made a nice save on the shot from about just the edge of the circle on the right side. Went off his shoulder. And although I will say in that one, he did not move quickly to cover the post after he made the save. Maybe he didn't know where the shot went.
Correct.
But there was space there. And, of course, you got to get some help from your defense and wingers to clear that puck out of there.
Absolutely.
And
welcome to the land of the running clock.
yes.
I mean, you got to root for something. Might as well root for that. Somebody who's jet lagged from India knows exactly what I'm talking about, baby.
6-0 is your score with 14-13 to go. Now here's a man getting right to the net. Harkey makes the save and deflects it to the corner. And when the final tally on this game is written, people are going to see the final score and they're going to think, well, their goaltender must not have had a very good game. And that would be
False.
totally wrong, because I just texted my son over in Chicago. I said, we're not having a great game. And I said, it could be a lot worse were it not for the heroics between the pipes.
Correct.
By Cody Harkey.
Absolutely right.
But I'm sure that even though he has to know he's played reasonably well, he's not happy with that score. He's not as,
No.
he's
a competitive kid
yeah.
and a good kid.
There's a shot, just misses the right side post, sent around to the far side to number 34. That's Herman. There's a long shot through the crease and along to the half wall. Now picked up by the Blues behind their net. They try and get something going. Out along the boards and out of the zone for the first time in the period. Now Blues player is knocked down, and you're going to get a penalty here for a trip. I'm not sure that was.
I thought that was legal.
Yeah. Well, I think what you're seeing here is bigger, stronger, older kids playing against freshmen playing their first high school game, and it's showing in just about every way. And that check was a good example. I don't think that was a. I don't really think that was a penalty.
No malice in that at all.
No, but I mean, our player went down pretty heavily because these are bigger kids they're playing against. So
no doubt.
And that's not an excuse. That's the way it is.
Correct. All right, Wright, Drissel, and Panther.
Puck is loose along the boards. Now it's going to be sent out. If that's on goal, that's going to avoid the icing, and it's exactly what happens.
It's a penalty kill, too.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's
You're good.
Right. That's right.
No worries.
But it was on net. So
yes, it was.
Good job by the penalty killer defenseman. Now it's sent over to the far wall. Let's see if the Blues can get something going here on the power play. Blues player is muscled off the puck. Now we got a man coming in on the right side. There was a shot through the crease. Rings around all the way to Roseboro on the near side. He's going to try and get a shot away. It's deflected in front by Wright and goes to the side of the net. Nice job there by Jack Wright to at least get a stick on the puck and try for a redirect. Now we've got number 21 loses control. Better get to it quickly. Here's a man going to get it. And they score again on a shorthanded goal. Oh, my goodness. And
7-0 with 12:28 to go.
Yeah, and it's getting worse.
Yeah, let that clock run.
That's 2 goals in less than 2 minutes, or less than 3 minutes here in the third period. And that was just a case where our man going back to pick up the puck in his own zone was probably skating at about 70%. And the penalty killer for Sioux City saw an opportunity, got around him, and was able to deke Cody with a backhand move and shovel it into an open cage, and it's 7-0. Now the puck is sent in deep.
It's Carver Guile, chased by Al Mendoza. Nope. Price.
Now the puck loose behind the net once again, played by Sioux City. We're just not getting anything in the way of offense going. Now, puck sent back into the Sioux City zone where long clearing pass. Ooh, man lurking there just outside the blue line almost. That's number 15. That's Else who has a goal. Very close to getting a stick on that puck. And, here's a long shot deflected about halfway to the net, changed direction, but it went wide. Now here's another shot on goal that Harkey sticks to the corner.
And that'll do it for the power play for your Blues. Was not very obvious that we were on one, unfortunately.
Now here's the Blues.
Lost at the blue line by Al Mendoza, and it just trickled off his stick and put everybody else, including himself, offside. 40-3 for shots on goal.
I think that's one of those rare situations where the puck carrier and his 2 wingers were all offside.
All offside.
That's hard to do. Yes. But when you lose control of the puck a foot outside the zone, that's what's going to happen, and that's what did happen. So the clock is running.
Mercy.
Now over the blue line, and now we've got an offside, just to prove that both teams can do that on occasion.
Right. That's right. It's okay.
Sioux City.
Hey, you know what? It's a long season, and all these games are not going to be this ugly. So if you want to be able to find BSN, hit that subscribe button. We're delving for 12. We want 1,200 subs, and we want you to be a part of it. Hit that subscribe button for us.
I would think we're probably getting some new subscribers from aunts and grandmas and parents of first-year players. And
we will make this more entertaining for you, I promise. Dean's even shaking his head.
Oh, here comes a break. Over the line, loses control as the puck goes into the corner. Who was that?
That was Amos Spector, and then Jack Wright was with him. Nice pass by Krzyzewski. Misfire by Spector.
That was Spector's shot was misfired, but it was knocked down by the defense anyway.
Yep.
Didn't have a lot of steam on it, and the defense was easily able to deflect it to the corner. But that was at least 2 times in about a 15-second stretch where the Blues had an opportunity for a shot on goal. Didn't result ultimately, but that's a step in the right direction.
Sure.
Now, number 14 behind the net starts to come out of his own zone. Puck is advanced out to center ice, and the Blues send it across. Now, long pass to Alexander. Can't hold it on his stick, and it's played by the defense. And here comes a long lead pass as we've got guys for Sioux City that are kind of walking that center line.
Yeah.
There's a nice save by Husky, deflects it to the corner.
It's Freiberger.
Now here's Freiberger. Over the line. Tries to get around. He's going to get to the net. Shot. Oh, and a nice save. That's the best scoring chance of the day by the Blues. Nice play by Freiberger. Now he's going to get another chance, but he can't get the shot away. And now we've got a 4-on-2 developing. Here's the puck. Not handled really cleanly there, and a nice play there by Roseborough to knock the man behind the net. Now the puck is loose on the high slot over to the near side half wall and sent around to the corner. Man put in right there along the half boards, and now we're down to 8:33 in the game. Puck picked up. Here's a man walking to the circle. His shot is right on goal, and Harkey makes another save.
Good catch that time.
Yeah.
That Husky-Harkey combination is difficult.
You know, while we're talking about funny things. I had a conversation with the Freiburgers a couple weeks ago, and I asked them what number Cade was going to wear because I knew he was wearing a temporary jersey.
Right.
I'll finish this when we get a chance. Here, puck is into the corner. Controlled there by nobody as they battle for it. There's 2 of each, 2 from one side and 3 from the other. Now Roseboro picks it up behind his own net, trying to find it off the boards. Gets it out. That's not going to go far enough for an icing, as they rightly waved that one off. And Sioux City controls, gets it to number 20. That's Deck. Deck sends it ahead to number 19. Number 19 is Brannon. He scored the very first goal. His shot along the near side post is wide, and they battle forward in the corner. 43-4 is your shots on goal.
Blankengeil versus 2 Metros.
All right, here's a man trying to keep it in, unable to do so as it rolls out to center ice. And here is Ebner, number 42. Waits now as a delayed pass to number 34, Herman. Herman takes it into the corner. Back to the point to Ebner. Has to walk around one of his teammates and loses control of the puck. And it's deflected into the corners. The Blues cannot get it out. Now the Blues still can't get it out. Those weak backhands aren't going to get it done. And another score by number 42, Ebner.
Yeah, those have to get out of the zone.
Yep.
Too many chances to get that out. Didn't happen.
Anyway, back to my story.
Yeah.
I asked Jay Freiberger, is he going to wear number 1 like he's wearing today? She says, no, he's going to wear 10. I said, and Katie Freiberger, Cade's mom, said, you want to know why? And I said, yeah, I'm curious. Why is he going to wear 10? He used to wear 27.
Right.
She says, well, it's because of our name. And I kind of looked at her funny, and she said, well, if you imagine a dinner plate with 1 long French fry and a hamburger next to it, you have Freiberger.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. That sounds like dad jokes for days right there. That's all right. 10. Bring it. Fry burger. Burgers and fries. He almost showed us some shakes there on that one move that he
Yes,
had.
he did. He's had the best move of the day for the Blues, but
by far.
It's been way too little. And puck goes into the corner as the score is now ballooned to 8-0. And that last goal can clearly just be, once again, charged to a player just not getting the puck out of the zone. A weak backhandle on the boards is not going to get it done. And at this point, you might as well just put it off the boards with some oomph and get it out, and we get an icing, and the clock keeps running, and we don't get any further embarrassed.
You're right. Well, if nothing else, this game is definitely a learning opportunity.
Oh, absolutely.
For all 10 of the freshmen, plus the older players who've been on this squad before.
And it also goes to show you that, here's a puck almost intercepted there by
Mendoza.
Mendoza had a good chance there. Now, Jack Wright tries to check his man at center ice into the zone. This is number 39. Tries to get around 1. Now he tries to center it. Oh, right out in front. Man's going to get a shot away. And
wow.
Nice save by Harkey as he puts it to the corner. Here's a long shot. Deflected, but not out. Now it's sent out to center ice, and Sioux City has to go back and pick it up. They avoid the too many men on the ice because the player didn't make any attempt to play it. And here comes McCune, number 18. Now we're going to have to hold up there because we had a man, number 9. That was
Mendoza.
And Mendoza was
Duvall.
caught in deep. Now here's a man in the corner. He's rubbed off as he loses the puck. And puck is bounced over to the near side boards. Number 12 for the Blues picks it up, tries to center it. Now puck is loose again, tries to get it in front to a teammate who's standing in front for one of the few times we had a man in front waiting for a pass, but couldn't get it to him. Now 65 sends it around the far boards. There's a long pass to number 18 at center ice. A good step up hit there by number 32.
Yeah, that's Duvall.
That's
not wearing his normal jersey.
Not wearing number 18.
Right.
All right, now the puck is dumped out to center ice. We're down to 3:31 left in the game. Now here's a man.
Panther.
This is Panther.
Rolled off his stick.
Panther and Freiberger have had the better of the few opportunities that we've had today. Now number 47 picks it up for Sioux City, tries to get out of the zone. His pass is knocked down, sent to the middle where 65 picks it up. And he gets it out of the zone. Now we've got a 2-on-1 developing, one man back. It's Roseboro. There's a lead pass and deflected off the skate of Roseboro. Nice job there by Austin Roseboro to successfully defend on that 2-on-1. That looked like it was going to be a real problem for the Blues. Yep. Now here's over to the far side. Number 14 going to get a shot away. Deflected by the defense before it gets to Harkey. Approaching the 2:35 mark of the third period. The puck is loose behind the net. Picked up along the boards and set back to the left side. There's a long shot. Ooh, deflected in front, but fortunately to the right of Harkey. Now here's a man going to walk right in front. Now back to the left point.
How long
he sends it across, and they manage to keep it in, but then they take it out again. Oh. Now the puck is, man, cross the center ice wisely and then sends it in deep, and they go for a line change. Now the Blues try to get it out of their own zone. That's been an adventure this whole day.
Yes, it is.
Still can't do it. Back to the point. Long shot.
Ooh, off the glove of Harkey and then behind him.
Yep, Harkey got his glove up and made the save. Blues still trying to get it out of their own zone, and that's been the story of this entire game, is the Blues battling to get it out of their zone and not winning many of those battles.
Jackson Otten still sitting over there in the penalty box, dying to get away from my buddy Sid Drissel, who's Henry's dad, volunteering over there, and we appreciate that about him.
Kept in at the blue line, sent in along the far borders. There's a long shot, goes behind the net, down to 1:05. Good check in the corner there by a Sioux City player. This is Alexander, sends it out of the zone, and that sent right back in as Sioux City has to clear to avoid the delayed offside, which they do. 52nd pass, knocked down once again. Man has his pocket picked, and the Blues come back. It's a one-on-one. This is Panther. He's got some speed. Going to get to the net, and his stick is lifted just before he was able to get the shot away. Good play by the defense for Sioux City.
Oh, boy. Oof.
We had two men leaking out on a break there. There's a long pass. Blues trying to get a shot away. Can't quite get it. And this is Panther. He's bumped along the corner, along the boards on the corner. Now Wright tries to get it. There's a shot right through the goal crease. Not sure, that probably is not a shot on goal because it was not really on goal. All right, now here's a man coming with a shot, and there's the buzzer.
Wow.
Mercifully.
Mercy.
And the 46th shot of the goal, shot of the game goes up on the board for Sioux City as they totally dominate the Blues in this first game of the season, winning by a score of 8-0, outshooting the Blues by a score of 46-4. And that's going to do it for the first period, or the first game of the day. Rich and I will be back in about 25 or 30 minutes for the varsity game, hoping for a better show for our boys in that game. So until then, go make yourself a sandwich and come on back in about 25 minutes. This is Quad City Blues Hockey.